my name is Sam, and this is another drag race. Let's roll! We're back again with another drag race. We're drag racing the 2022 Audi Q7. Listen to that engine. And in the middle, we have the 2023 Acura MDX Type S. Now listen to that engine. And the last one is the 2024 Volvo T8 Recharge plug-in hybrid. Now listen to that engine. Now you're probably wondering, Sam, you should have gotten the SQ7. The SQ7 makes a lot more horsepower and it's also lighter. Now the T8 does make a lot of horsepower, 455, but it's also super heavy. Meanwhile, the Audi that we have for today's video, here are the specs. The Audi Q7 S-Line uses a 3-liter turbocharged V6. It makes 335 brake horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque. That's on paper. It uses an 8-speed automatic transmission. And it is a quattro all-wheel drive with a curb weight of 5,003 pounds, especially because this has the air ride. In the middle, we have the Acura MDX Type S with a 3-liter V6 turbocharged, making 355 brake horsepower and 354 torque with a 10-speed automatic transmission, and it is all-wheel drive with a curb weight of 4,712 pounds. And of course, the last one is the Volvo Recharge T8 plug-in hybrid with a 2-liter inline turbocharged engine. The engine makes 312 brake horsepower. Meanwhile, the AC motor in the back makes 143. Combined, 455 brake horsepower and 523 pound-feet of torque. It uses an 8-speed automatic transmission and it is all-wheel drive, of course, e-drive in this case, all-wheel drive, with a direct drive transmission, with a curb weight of 5,194 pounds. So almost 5,200 pounds, makes this thing the heaviest out of the three, but also it makes a lot of horsepower. Now here's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do a road race, a drag race. The first thing we're gonna do is the Acura MDX versus the Audi Q7. Whichever wins goes up the XC90 T8 Recharge. We also did our usual fuel efficiency test, and here's what the Audi got. 8.6 liters per 100 kilometers. Meanwhile, the T8 Recharge got 10.5 liters, but that's without the battery fully charged. The battery was at 0%, so it was mostly on petrol, driving the entire time, back and forth essentially. And the MDX Type S got 15.1. Now, for the MDX Type S, why is it that bad? It's because there were two people inside and also driving a little bit faster, not at the same speed as we were, because they arrived later than us. So it has to do with the driving, but that's not the official number, combined official number from Acura. So it's just because the different driver, different time, different places. They came from a little bit further than us. So, but I wanted just to tell you what they got, just to make it fair overall. If this is your first time watching my videos, here's how we do the road race. The road race, we start behind the starting line for the drag race. That way we have enough space to get up to speed for the road race. When we get to those racing lights, we go pedal to the metal. There are 2 cones before the racing lights. That's the essential starting line for the road race. After we get to the speed, we do 2 speeds. And all the way to the end, to the racing flag, which is exactly a quarter mile from the racing lights. The drag race, we start behind the racing lights. We have 2 cones lined up for both cars, all the way to the end line, which is the racing flag. That's exactly a quarter mile. So the first thing we're gonna do is the Audi Q7 versus the MDX. See how those two go. Let's roll.
Yes, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go. My first time ever having an Audi Q7 on the drag strip. So this is going to be interesting. Oh, that was late. Oh my God. Come on, Audi. What? Come on. The Q7 is... Ugh. Oh, this transmission is horrible. Oh. Ugh. Okay, this transmission in the Audi Q7 is absolutely disgusting. It's like, I can barely, like I pedal to the metal and it barely moves. Anyway, so let's do it at a higher speed. Maybe I have a better chance. I'm assuming the Q7 was the same result, right? Sorry, the Q8.
Yeah, my car did good. Like, it didn't lag or anything.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, faster at a higher speeds, but she's like catching up. Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, at higher speed, I was in a better gear. That's the difference. When you're in better gear, you get better results. So that makes sense. What? The Acura won. The Acura is winning. Wow. I don't think I launched early, right? I think we launched at the same time, correct?
It looks like we launched at the same time.
Let's do one just for fun, one more just to see, but I'd say we probably launched at the same time. Same results. Like, I'm literally, and then she just goes, and I'm just watching her. I'm just watching her go. She is going. She is winning. Okay, well, she won. It would appear that you have won this race. I'm actually shocked. Smoke the Q8, smoke the Q7. What an impressive machine, that Acura. I guess the next one you have to race the recharge, the Volvo. That one you're gonna find out how fast it is, but let's do that one next. 3, 2, 1, go. I think she might lose, but I could be wrong. Come on, Volvo. No, no, no. Come on, Volvo. Come on! No, that's not possible. Come on, what? Okay, let's try at a higher speed. That was really impressive. I guess the Acura is... Did you guys put some like twin turbo on that thing? Like, what do you guys do? Because I think it's faster than what I'm used to.
Oh, it's fully stock. I feel like the MDX is better in lower speeds than higher speeds.
Yeah, I think that's usually the case because at higher speeds, it just, we've seen it, it's not that great. But anyways, it's the transmission. And let's do it at a higher speed now. 3, 2, 1, go. That's not possible. That's not possible. Come on. Oh my God, what's going on, Volvo? This thing is just heavy. Right beside each other. Okay, I got the drag race. But maybe half a car, not even. Not even. It's not a big win. It's not something to be excited. It's like a half a car. I don't know, it's hard to tell, but she was right in my middle pillar. Okay, let's do one more, like, cause that was pretty sweet. Like, we were right beside each other at a certain point and then I just took off, but let's do one more. See, she's got a good launch, and then, I don't know, okay, Okay, that's crazy. She won this one. I don't get it. Okay, we gotta have a third one. Okay, we gotta do a third time because that's just okay. I got an engine light on this Volvo. It says engine system reduced performance. Yeah, we gotta let it cool down for a bit. Yeah, the first race we did was the best one. I lost power towards the end. There's no power. It's giving me propulsion engine not working. So there's no power, it says right now. I don't know what the hell happened to this thing, but it's just not, there's no juice. In comparison to the first race we did, halfway I'm losing power. Okay, so here's what happened. On the first race, that was the perfect run. The second race, I lost a bit of power, and then on the third one, I lost power completely. This thing, it's not working right now into full mode. I tried in power mode. It's losing power halfway. There's no power. The Acura is just taking me. The first one was the best race because I had full power, and then somehow the system just went a little bit cuckoo. So we did a third run just to see, but I've got no power midway. It loses the power completely. The first one was perfect. Nonetheless, it's super interesting to see that Acura on action. It was amazing to see it today against this. I thought I was going to walk the Acura all the time, but even the first run, it was good. But the second run, the second drag race, and the third drag race, I had no power on the thing. Like, it has power initially and it cuts the power halfway through. Meanwhile, the Acura is just keep going. And I think that's why that thing is winning on the second and the third run. On the first one, I had the perfect run. So for all intents and purposes, I think that was the best drag race that we can get today, but I have to slow this thing down and let it cool down because it's just not working well. But still super interesting. It beat the Q7 and it beat this in roll race, and then drag race was very, very close. But that was it. Super impressed with the race today. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.
If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and check out my other videos on my channel.